What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Chase. Today we're gonna do a full review and tutorial on everything that has to do with this bait right here. This is the Crush City Freeloader, and I'm gonna teach you how to catch giant bass like this on it. That is a good looking smallie right there. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Stay tuned. All right, guys, let's go over the specs real quick. So these come in at 4.25 inches. I have 3 colors today: green pumpkin, black and blue fleck, and this one, which is gizzard shad. But you guys know I like to keep it pretty basic when it comes to my color selection. Man, these things look sweet. They have flat side. They have a little insert for the belly hook on this side. It's ribbed. It's got eyeballs. It's even got a little fin down there. It looks super clean out of the package, I will say that much. And the pack that it comes in, like this, I usually don't like these because once you pull one out, they're all messed up. But for this guy, you can just pop it open, just like that, take your bait out, and then it closes and it clips again. So the baits actually stay in their compartment, which is super, super nice. So there's a lot of different ways that you can rig this bait, and we're gonna go over a couple of them. We're gonna focus on one at the end that has been my biggest producer so far. But of course, the first thing that people think of when they see this, or at least I did, is that it is a chatter bait trailer. Not much to rig in this. Turn her upside down just like that. Figure out where you want that hook to come out of. Get an approximation, and then go straight to the nose and run it on up. Just like that. The next way I'm going to show you guys how to rig this is as a spinner bait trailer. Turn that bait upside down, figure out where you want that hook to come out, and just run it right up. Definitely need to trim that skirt some more. This spinner bait is from Destroyer Bait Company, veteran owned company, super awesome guy. I've been with him for years, absolutely love him. And that's a little custom trout pattern that he made for me. Guys, I'm not going to go into a ton of details about these two. It's a spinnerbait and a chatterbait, 2 trailers. It looks fantastic in the water, I'll tell you that much. Every time this blade turns, this little tail quivers. Just this bait right here, this is the green pumpkin, is meant to stroll. What is strolling? Strolling is you cast it out, and after you cast it, you let it get to whatever depth you want to work it at, and you're gonna shake your rod tip like this. You're gonna shake your rod tip. And while you're shaking your rod tip, you're gonna reel at the same time. And as you're shaking your rod tip, this bait is gonna turn from one side to another. From one side to another. So you want to do it on a little bit of slack line. This technique is incredible. So far in the past 2 days, I've got over a dozen fish on it. I'm having an absolute blast. But it starts with a jig head, and you need a really good one. So this is the Wicked Weights Quality Tungsten Sidewinder. This is in the 3/16 ounce, and it's in tungsten. Okay, it's got that screw lock on it, and you definitely want a swim bait head on this with a screw lock and at a line tie at 90 degrees. So let's get this rigged up. Once again, we're gonna figure out exactly where we want that bait to come out, kind of mark it with our thumb, and we're gonna run the pipe. We're gonna put it through the nose just like that. We're gonna figure out where we want it to come out. Keep it as straight and center as possible. It's very important with this technique. So once we have it up to that screw lock, then we're gonna start to twist it around, and we're gonna move the bait around where the hook comes out. And it's not always the prettiest, but eventually you get a feel for it and it works. Boom, just like that. That's how you rig it. That's what I'm fishing it on, right there. I'm fishing this on a Trica 6X 7-foot medium power fast action tip rod, and I'm doing that because I want a little bit of bend. I'm actually going to fish this on a little bit of slack line. That's what makes this technique work, is you gotta have a little bit of slack in your line, the exact same way that you have slack in your line when you're using a walking style bait. If there's a little bit of a breeze, it works out really well because you can put yourself on the upwind side of a point, for example. You cast it out, and instead of worrying about reeling while you're strolling, you can just let the wind take you across, and you can stroll that entire point perfectly without having to reel and do the twitch at the same time. Just a tip. We're not even halfway done with the day, and we've already landed 5 bass on this bait right here. It's the only thing that I fished. That's it. Guys, I'm gonna do my sign off now because I just wanna focus on fishing the Crush City Customs Rapala Freeloader for the rest of the day. This thing is amazing. It is a solid 9 out of 10 bait. I highly recommend you go pick some up. I'm gonna throw links in the description below to everything that I used today, the rod, the reel, the line, everything, so you can do this setup the exact same way. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love the support. You guys are absolutely incredible. Keep commenting below. I love responding to all the comments. It is like the best part of my day. Man, let's reel and roll.